What's up, Marvel fans? This is Dan96, and today I am talking about important information that has come out lately about the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, have you all heard now? We've heard about Robert Downey Jr. is going to be back in Captain America 3, and that's really interesting news, really, because I didn't really expect that. How's Iron Man going to have a role like that in Captain America 3? Because they've said he's got a big role in that, but I thought, will that really be another Iron Man film if he's got a big role? Because it could be focused on, Iron Man a bit and less on Cap. I don't know how that's going to work. But also they're saying the storyline now, what could be for Cap 3 is the Civil War. Now, here's my question. Is the Civil War ever going to be, to make into a film? No, I don't think it's never going to be a film. Because, here's my reasons. Because we don't have the rights. We don't have the rights to Spider-Man, to S-Man, and Fantastic Four. We don't have the rights to them, so I don't think it could be impossible to do it. Come on. Spider-Man, he was a big thing in the Civil War. So I don't know how this is gonna work. If we don't have Spider-Man and those other two, the X-Men and Fantastic Four, I don't know how this is gonna work. Excuse me. I don't know how this is gonna work in the movie thing. Because I've always said it. There's no way it'll make it to a film because we ain't got the rights to them. I've always said it since when I might have first heard about is this ever gonna make it to a film. And I've got some other reasons that there's no way I want it to maybe I might want it, into a film one day, but maybe not kind of this early. Because, if you think about it now, we're having a good storyline so far with Thanos, really. And Thanos is doing the good. He's the Infinity Gauntlet storyline, so far we're getting from the Infinity Stones and Thanos. I think they're doing good. We got more scenes with Thanos in the Guardians. Not a lot, but we got to see more what he's like a bit. Good CGI stuff and a great voice and a great actor they got to do the voice of him. I think that was a good call, and it was good to see kind of more of the stones. We got to see what the stones properly look like because we never got to see what the stones look like in the other Marvel films. It was the Guardians when we finally got to see what they look like in the movie version. But at least we got the same cis colours, the same cis powers, but Mumbury in the well. But sorry, I don't want to go through all that again. I've done it before in my previous video. Anyway, and also in the Civil War storyline as well, I think you had the Venoms evolve as well. Now that's another reason why you want to have it, because some of the Venoms are dead. Because who's dead so far in the cinematic universe? I can name some. Ironmonger, he's dead. With Flash, he's dead. Excuse me. Who else died lately? Well, not with Skull, but he can make. I hope he does make a comeback. The story. I know the story might not have been part of that, but he's a Venom. Well, he's He's like Loki's weapon, but anyway, he's still a Venom. Who else has died? The Manakith from For the Dark World. He's dead. Well, from what we've seen, because someone said I keep thinking he survived that. What else? Whatever his name is, whatever his name was from Iron Man 3. Not the Mandarin, the other one, Archie Kieran, whatever they call him. I've never heard of him from in the cartoon series or the comics, but there's no way he's dead. Warman is dead. Warman might not have been involved with it, all the Guardians, but anyway, you get the point. Some of the villains are dead so far, even whoever the villains will get next, they'll eventually die as well. They could end up eventually dead as well. So that's one other thing. I don't think that's never gonna happen. And yeah, and also like, because I mean, I said it as well, because we ain't got the rights to the Spider-Man, X-Men, and Fantastic Four. I mean, I don't know if there will be any chance we could get the rights back for S-Man, but before I carry on about the S-Man, I'll talk about Spider-Man. The Spider-Man one, we could be ending up him back soon, because we all heard the story that Marvel was talking about a deal with Sony, so we could maybe them doing negotiations, maybe saying about we want him back and all that. I mean, I'll be happy if we do end up back with Spider-Man, because they can do something. They can really make something right. Now, don't get me wrong, I did love the Amazing Spider-Man 2 film, but I thought there could have been improvements like, you know, the Wino could have had more scene. You know, the Blob could have had more scenes as the Wino and a more better suit. Maybe Harry not as the Goblin. They could have just had Norman as they always kept it, like in the Spider-Man stories, and maybe something like that. They could have improved it more on the film. That's what they could have improved on the film. And as well, we can get Spider-Man back. Now for S-Men, could be impossible because they've got some good films. The S-Men, they're good. But and then we got the next one. We got the Apocalypse. Now that could end up good because it's Apocalypse all along. Because he's like Thanos, but the difference is he's a mutant. He was the first ever mutant. He's got kind of alien tech and he's powerful. He's like a powerful being. Well, might not be powerful, but you know, he looks like a strong mutant warrior. He looks like that. But for Fantastic Four, I think if the film goes downhill, I think we could end up back with him, because I've got a feeling, and it's a guess. I've got a feeling that we could end up with the Fantastic Four back. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, from what I've heard, there's some haters saying about, oh, this new Fantastic Four film's gonna be crap, you know, rubbish, and I agree with them what they're doing, because here's my bits I'm hating about this new film, even though it's not out yet. But here's the hate I feel what I'm not gonna like in it. We've got like young people in it. Well, I mean, they're not too young, but they're not really that young. They're not like they're not like 18 or anything. They're around their 20s or 30s, whatever. But excuse me. But to me, they look like very young. They look like very young. They just look like they're gonna be like teenager versions of them, teenage versions of the Fantastic Four. Also, I'm hating the I'm gonna say it like, who they chose to play as Human Torch. Yeah, I mean, if you all know who's playing the Human Torch, I think it's the wrong idea. But don't get me wrong. I mean, it could be good, you know. Who we got? The one who we got, that's the I don't want to say his name, but you know who it is who's playing Human Torch in that new one. But I got a feeling that it could be good. I mean, he might do a good role. I mean, even now they're saying like the Invisible Woman could be you know, she was born into his family. You know, all the Human Torch was born to her family, but you know, doing it like that kind of way, like that kind of story way. Like they're not really sisters. I mean, not like brother sister. There's like, well, they are, but it's gonna be like an orphan. You know, like an orphan. Oh, it's hard to say it, but you know what I mean. They don't have the same blood type. It's just they adopted it. I think that's the word. Yeah, they adopted him, and they you know, made him as part of the family. And also, Doctor Doom's costume looks rubbish. And also, they announced a sequel to it, and I thought, no, it's gonna be crap, because you don't. I mean, what? Why would you want to plan a sequel? What? Then the first film's not out yet. I'm even gonna say, the Fantastic Four film, downhill. I think it's gonna go thumbs down. It's not gonna make a lot of money, and then if he doesn't make a lot of money, we can get that back. We got him. We'll have the Fantastic Four back, and then we would have to pray for the S-Men and Spider-Man. I mean, if we do get Spider-Man back soon, then we could just pray to get the S-Men back. If by then we get the Fantastic Four back as well, you know, after the Spider-Man, you know, returns back to Marvel. But I'm just praying. I'm just praying. Oh, excuse me there. And I'm just wondering how the Thanos and the stones and the goblet. I mean, they're doing a good thing, and how are they going to fit into the Civil War if we end up with it? How are they still going to be involved if the Phase 3, if Phase 3 is going to be based all on the Civil War? How's Thanos and the goblet and the stones going to still fit into the cinematic universe? I mean, I can't think of an idea how they could still fit into it. I just think the Civil War could just be left to last, or the Thanos could be left to the last last ever Marvel film they'll do. But I'm just saying here. But if you got your theories, if you have a theory how this could work, how the Civil War could work, without the characters we haven't got the rights to, how it could work with the with Thanos involved with the universe, and all the other sort of stuff. But if you got your theories, put a comment below the video. And if you're new and watching me, what I do is I do Marvel. I'm thinking about doing some Marvel talks now. If something kind of big like this comes up, I do like movie spoiler review films. I mean, because I'm thinking of seeing the new Turtles film. So I mean, there's no point because we're getting it like this week, and America's had it already, so there's no point because everyone's done a whole spoiler review videos by then. And also, when you're new, subscribe to me and put a good thumbs up in this video, And as I said, if you've got a good theory, leave a comment below the video, and I'll see you again soon. Peace.